What's going on, everybody? LT Dickey here. Today, I want to take you guys through my personal vault of media memories. Yes, one of those stories from my time doing radio and television. We're going through a media memory for me, and it's of the first time I got to host a radio show. So hang on, stay tuned. Honestly, I think it's an interesting story. I think it's a funny story, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into it. Hang on for the ride. Here we go. Alright, so my first experience hosting a radio show. Here's a little bit of a backstory to get you up to speed. When I went to college, I was a radio broadcasting major. So it was a 2 year program. I got my diploma. They said, here you go. Now go on with the rest of your life. Good luck. I won't even get into the fact that I graduated in the middle of a recession, but that's an entirely different animal and a different story for another day. So I was a radio broadcasting major in college, and as a requirement to get your diploma, you had to host a radio show on the college station. Say Radio. I remember the call letters like it was yesterday. CSCAFM, Say Radio. It was over the internet and just basically run by the college, for the college, the students of both the radio and journalism programs, because we'd sort of overlap each other and use the same studios. But it was my first shift on the college station, and I really, honestly, I didn't even think about it that much until the morning of. I felt okay. I slept okay the night before, and, I was getting ready. It was all good. And I got out of the shower, and suddenly I started throwing up. I don't know whether the nerves got the best of me, but I just started, singing the Porcelain God opera. It was just sort of, here's the bowl, and away we go, and into the bowl. I mean, not even, my aim was so square and true, not even Cupid could have made those shots. But I was throwing up and everything, like dinner from the night before, for a good, 5 minutes. I don't know why. I didn't feel that nervous. I slept well, and yet I was throwing up like there was no tomorrow. I managed to make it in, made my scheduled show, and it went fine. Honestly, it went off without a hitch. I felt great about it. I felt awesome. I still couldn't figure out, and even to this day, can't figure out why I was throwing up so much. Maybe it was just nerves, but I did that for 2 semesters, so a standard calendar year from, I think, September through April, and I had a lot of fun doing it, man. It was just one of those, because I love performing. I love being in front of a camera, on a microphone, in front of a crowd. That stuff has come really natural to me, and I really enjoy it. So hosting a radio show was super, super cool. Just when you're doing it for the first time and you start yakking into a toilet bowl and singing the Porcelain God opera, just oh solo mio, and into the bowl you go. It sort of throws you for a loop for a bit, but still, it was a super cool experience getting to host on the college station for 2 semesters, a standard 7 or 8 month run. It was super cool. I had 2 different time slots, actually. I was hosting, the first part was, I think, a Monday or a Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then the following semester, it was Friday at 3 in the afternoon. And these shows would last about an hour. And whenever I could, really, if people decided they weren't going to come in, I was like, look, you mind if I take your slot and extend my show for about an extra hour or 2? And there were a couple days where I would, on my off time, just go in there and have 3 or 4 hour shows all to myself. And I thought that was super, super cool. I had a lot of fun doing it. All the prep I did, I would start my prep for the show actually late into the evening. So I wouldn't even start my prep until maybe like 9 o'clock. And then I'd work on it for maybe a couple hours or even into the next morning. And you'd get some of the later news and entertainment tidbits that some people wouldn't get because they get stuff earlier in the day. I'd like to wait till maybe later into the evening. The sun's gone down. It's 9, 10 o'clock. And you get some more of the up-to-date stories and things like that to present the next morning or afternoon whenever your show happened to be. And that was super, super cool for me. But that's my first experience hosting a radio show. And I mean, aside from pretty much heaving my soul into a toilet bowl, it went fine. It was a lot of fun, and I would love to do it again. Perhaps I'll get back to hosting my Life at Random podcast because that's in the works, and we're going to get back to it, I promise, because I miss it, you know. But that was my first media memory, the first experience for me hosting a radio show, and it was a lot of fun. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever done anything like that? Post it in the comments below. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And of course, I'm LT Dickey, and we will see you in the next one. All right, I'm out of here. We'll talk later. Peace.